Hey guys, Mike here, the Detroit Borg, with a look at all 6 colors of the official iPhone 5S case, which retails for $40 and they're made out of aniline leather. So we have the brown case, blue case, black case, green, beige, and red, product red, which is an Apple Store exclusive. So let's go and take a look at these cases. Now, as you know, I did do a video on the product red case, and I've been using it for about a week. And so far, so good. It did warn that the material would change, or the color would change over time. So in fact, if you look back here, this case is made from natural aniline leather. Its appearance will change over time. So 1 week certainly isn't a lot of time here, but it does have a tendency to pick up dirt and discolor along the edges, but it cleans off pretty well. So all I have to do is wipe that off and it's back to new. This is actually very similar to the leather used on the iPad Smart cover. So if you have a leather Smart cover, and know how that wears, you can get an idea of the performance of this on the phone. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So I've already opened the brown case. I'm trying to find one that best fits my gold iPhone 5S. So I think the brown case probably suits it best. Let's go ahead and pop that off here. So you can see it's got a little tray here. And there we go. You can see, again, it's got that nice, very soft texture to it. A nice tight grain aniline leather with that embossed Apple logo cut out for the camera. The buttons on the top and side, you can see the cut out for the mute switch. If you look on the inside, we got this nice color matching microfiber material, which just lines the back of the case. See the cutouts for the speaker, microphone, headphone jack, and lightning connector. iPhone, designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. So let's go ahead and snap this into place and take a look. Now before I get to the other colors, I just want to show you how this case protects the phone and exactly how it looks on the phone if you look really closely here. Now if you look, you can see that it doesn't completely wrap the edge of the phone. It does allow that mirrored chamfered edge of the phone to shine through. So you get some of the metal color shine through, even though the case largely covers the back of the phone and covers the color of your phone. Of course, you do have that metal ring around the home button, so you do see some of the color from the phone. Now if you look at the edge, you see that we do have a lay-on-table design. It's pretty small here, but you do have lay-on-table design, so it does protect the phone when you lay it flat on the surface. So it does keep the phone off the surface without scratching your glass. Now you do see we have these covered volume buttons here, volume up and down. And the thing I noticed when I first installed this case, or any of the leather cases, is that they're kind of stiff to use until they loosen up. So basically it's a leather product. The more you use it, the more it loosens up, and it will kind of change over time. So you do have the cutout for the mute switch, which is a little harder to operate because, well, I don't have fingernails, but it's a little harder to operate because it's kind of tight around that switch. Up top, again, you have a covered sleep wake button, and you have that cutout for the camera and flash, which has that black ring to prevent glare. Now if we look at our cutouts on the bottom, you have your headphone jack, microphone, lightning connector, as well as your speaker. Now in a very minor detail here, you can see that most of these holes line up perfectly with the drilled holes on the phone. So if you pop back the case, you'll see them. Now if you look at the microphone, there's a slight difference there. They removed one row for the microphone in order to make the hole cutout for the headphone jack a little bit bigger. Now there are 2 questions I got a lot from the last iPhone 5S case video. The first question was how difficult this is to take on and off, and it's not difficult at all. Basically all you do is snap it off at either corner, particularly on the buttonless side of the phone, and it kind of pops out of place just like that. So it's pretty easy. I also get asked whether it fits the iPhone 5, and in fact Apple does advertise this as being compatible with the iPhone 5 because the iPhone 5 is the same dimensionally as the iPhone 5S. So to me that was kind of an obvious one, but I still got asked it a lot. So again, just pop it into place. Fits just fine. So there he is, your iPhone 5. So if you want to spruce up your iPhone 5 with an iPhone 5S official case, you can certainly do that, and it works just fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get these out of their boxes. So we have a little tab here to pull open. This pops right out. So we get a little tray here we can pull out. There is the case on the little tray here, pops right off. So let's go ahead and line these up. All right, so with everything unboxed, we can take a look at the colors available. So perhaps the most vivid color is this yellow. Now I called it green. I thought it was green, but Apple actually calls this yellow. It's actually kind of a yellow green. It's kind of halfway between each color, but it's a very vibrant color, especially if you look on the interior with this very vibrant microfiber material lining it. Again, same story with the brown case. The liner comes right up to the edge of the phone, and it's pretty closely color matched to the leather. If we tip all of these over, you can see the red, the blue, the black, the brown, and the beige. Now the beige is actually kind of a pink color, It's a little pinkish. On the website, it doesn't really look as pink as this. Now, in terms of matching the phone color to the case color, I don't think it really matters. But for me, I think the gold is best suited to the brown case and the beige case. So I ended up going with the brown color for me. It also works pretty well with black and blue. I don't think it works too well with red. There's something about the gold and the red that for me doesn't really work that well. And same with this sort of yellow-green color. It's a little too garish next to the gold. The gold is a little more subtle. I think it deserves a more subtle color or more neutral color than the bright, vibrant colors. But of course, anybody can pick what they want. Black, of course, is also fairly neutral in itself, or the space gray. I think it works best with black and red, but of course, any color will work for that. And silver, I think you can match with any of these colors. So you can match with, I think it works good with black, works good with blue, red, green, etc., etc. So I'm just going to snap on the green color or yellow color and give you an idea here. I think that works pretty well. We can snap in the beige color or brown color for the gold iPhone 5S. I think that also works pretty well, and I definitely am a big fan of red and black. That's definitely a sleek look. Actually, I think this is my favorite color combination of all, the space gray with the red case. Now, another combination I think works really well is the silver and white with the blue case. But if you want to go really stealthy, there's no beating black on black, so definitely looks really sharp as well. Alrighty guys, so you know my favorites for the iPhone 5S case and color combination, so which one would you prefer? So for me, I am going with the gold and brown, but I could also go with the black and the black and red, or the silver and blue. So definitely my favorite color combinations. I'm not a big fan of this yellow color, or this pink color. So these are two cases I would probably never use, but definitely these colors definitely suit me. So I'm curious what you guys think. What would be your favorite combination, 5S and case color? So that's going to do for me in this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.